Hey everyone, Laura with my very own quilt shop. I am so excited to show you what I am using my Stripology Squared Ruler for this evening. I'm working on a shop sample. It's the Crossing Paths pattern by Bits and Pieces, and I've got it kitted up and also the individual patterns. So I'm working on the sample, and this particular pattern uses a lot of 1/4 inch cuts. So 2 1/4 inch strips, 5 3/4 inch strips, and 9 1/4 inch strips. And everything pretty much gets subcut at a 2 1/4 inch mark. So I pulled out my instructions to my Stripology Squared Ruler because I knew it had a 1/4 inch increment marker, and my friend Jennifer had told me that it could do all the subcutting, and so she said it was in the instructions. So I pulled that out, and sure enough, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing because this is just speeding up the cutting and the subcutting immensely. It's just, I know I've barely scratched the surface on what this ruler can do, and the larger Stripology, the original Stripology ruler, will also do this same function, and you actually won't have to move the ruler as much because it's longer, where this one is wider. So I'm going to turn the camera down and I'll show you what I'm doing. So this is the accent fabric I'm working with, and the original cuts were a 5 3/4 inch strip. This is the 9 1/4 inch strip, and then I'm going to do some subcutting as well of these pieces, which were 2 1/4 inch strips of accent plus the fat quarters. You need 8 fat quarters for this pattern, and everything is done at a 2 1/4 inch increment. So how you do it with the Stripology Squared Ruler, I've got my ruler stickers marking where I go. The 1/4 inch line is over here. So first thing I do is square up the edge through the 0 mark. Then my pink arrows mark my first cuts, and if you had the longer ruler, you should be able to do everything, I think, all at once. I don't have that ruler. So the first cuts go through the pink, and what we're doing with this is I need to get 12 2 1/4 inch by 5 3/4 inch. Then I pick up the ruler, not the fabric, get this out of the way, put the 1/4 inch mark on the edge. I'm going to line up my bottom. Then my next cuts go through my turquoise ruler stickers, and they're going to give me the 2 1/4 inch that I need. And this is double layered, so I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, just in one setup of the ruler. I only need one more, which I'm going to go ahead and do since it's here. And this one's easy. I just put it on the 1/4, one done, and now I've got my 12 2 1/4 inch just like that. Then these sections here need to be cut the same way because they're going to be matched up with these pieces. So I've already cut 2 to make sure I had this down. So this one, first thing I'm going to do is clean up my edge over here. Get that out of the way, make sure I don't move all this. If you do, you just put it back. Get that all lined up. First cuts are through the pink. Next cuts, oh, I gotta move it. Yeah, that's your one mistake you can make. Move it to the 1/4 inch mark, and then go through the turquoise. The ruler stickers really, really help. You don't even have to think about where you're going to cut. And right off the bat, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 8 from these subcuts, so I'll just do the same thing. First cut through the pinks, but I'm not going to cut through this pink because I only need 3 more in this case for this pattern. So then I go There's 1, 2, and I should have 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's just discard. Then my 9 3/4 or 9 1/4 inch pieces, I've got these double layered again. The pattern called for width of fabric, but I had fat quarters I was using. I need 8 2 1/4 by 9 1/4. So I'm not sure why I had to double layer this actually. I guess we'll find out, because it seems like I've got too much fabric. I'm not sure why it needed to be width of fabric. I'm guessing I'll find out later on in the pattern. I think there are other cuts to make. I'm just doing this first set, going step by step. Okay, so we do the pinks. Pink. Carefully pick up the ruler, get rid of our clean edge, move over to the quarter, line up our bottom, make sure we're straight here and here. And since I've got this double layer, I've got 2. So there I'll have 2, 4, 6, and I only need 1 more set. Nope, actually I've got the 8 because I forgot about that other cut. So there are those pieces. That is how quick this ruler, what short work it made of doing all of that cutting. It would have taken so much longer with a regular ruler. I am totally not a notions junkie. For me to buy, especially a ruler, especially an expensive ruler, granted I got this at cost because it's a shop sample, but it's the Stripology Squared. I have used it for so many different things, and it is worth every penny. I believe the retail on this one is $53. We're not allowed as retailers to discount it, but it is so worth it. It's the creative grid, so it's got that backing that keeps it from moving. Like I said, I barely scratched the surface on what you can do with this ruler. And as I continue to use it for different functions, I'm going to continue to do videos and show you all what you can do with this ruler. So there you go. I hope this helps you speed up some of your cutting. I guess that's it. I don't have anything else to say about it right now because it's just so awesome, and I want to get back to working on this quilt because I am going to crank it out in no time. Thanks for watching.